Hello, welcome. It's time for the first League 2 race of Huts Gaming. It's a new league we started because we started to grow so much that it didn't fit anymore in one league. So we decided to start a second, this time on the Friday at 7 p.m. UK time or 8 p.m. European time. And a few names you will recognize from the other league as we're starting to fill up the grid. I see that they are not readying up yet, so we have a little bit of a delay. But it's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you. And as soon as we're gonna start, I will switch over. I will go over the grid very fast. So you will learn the names. I have that right here. In the Mercedes, today we have Daniel and Luca. In the Red Bull, we have Serdi and Tynesy. In the Ferrari, we have Hardy and Lasso. In the McLaren, we have Isti and Jabba. In the Alpine, we have Ludacris and TomTom. In the Alpha Tauri, we have Fusion and Adrian. In the Aston Martin, we have Sherlock and Jesse. In the Alfa Romeo, we have Gandalf and Bengal. In the Williams, we have Haza and The Bun. And in the Haas, we have Angel and Balpreet. That is the grid as it is now. Of course, this is the first race. We're going to Bahrain. It's a normal weekend, no sprint weekend. So we have a short qualifying with a 29 lap race, and I see that we are starting to switch over now. You can see the grid again. See that everyone has joined. And do this so I can see the chat. There we go. Like I said, we're going into short qualifying first. And we'll see who comes out at top. A few old names who have been in the Tier 1 league races have returned in the League 2 races. We'll see if this is as good racing as we have in League 1. You may recognize me. I formerly raced in League 1. I drove the Red Bull. My in-game name was Lagand. My name is Damien. Hello. I've switched to a content creator role within Huts, and I am now commentating the League 2 races. So waiting only on 10Z now. Only 10 seconds left and we're gonna start. I'm rooting for Gandalf. You shall not pass. Here we go. While we're loading into the game, let me turn on this. We see the garage. We're gonna see who's gonna drive outside first. Let me put on this and this. Not this. Like this. No, not you. You. 18 minutes on the clock for drivers to set their fastest time possible. Of course, they're now... I think we see was it Fusion? Someone is driving out in the... But both the Haas are first. Angel the first out on track. Let's see what they can do. First lap. And then everyone is going out. Drivers trying to find their gap in their out lap. Warming up their tires. Making sure they don't get blocked in their fast run. See Bun warming up the tires. Fusion in the Alpha Tauri. In the middle of the pack. There we go, the first flying lap is there. We're gonna see Angel crossing the line first, going to start their lap. I'm gonna ride on board with them, but we see a yellow flag. Bit behind, but I can't see anything happening there. Well, Angel overtakes the Ferrari of Lasso going into turn 1. See Lasso warming up his tires in the back. Coming up to the 28.6 in sector 1. You see Bun, who just started the lap, coming out of turn 1. You see Luca driving the Mercedes, someone we haven't seen in a while in the Huts leagues. We see a yellow flag. Well, one of the SM Martins is letting one of the Red Bulls and his teammate go through, actually. Also at 28.6. And we're gonna see Angel, the first one, who will set a lap time. Purple in sector 2, which is not very weird, because he's the first to go through there. To the final turn, straight on, and he's gonna set a 128.9. We see his teammate coming right behind him with a 129.5. Well, we see the Williams of Yaza at a 128.9, and the Alfa Romeo with a 129.2. Everyone's sitting in their first laps now. Angel's still first, 28.9. Well, the Williams driver Jahaza is only 1,000th of a second behind them. Well, Jessic now sets the fastest lap with a 128.8. The fastest lap for now. Of course, you have 13.5 minutes to go. Well, we see Luca going fastest. Someone who was always fast when I drove in nuts in League 1. Not surprising to see them fast again. 6/10s clear. See if anyone can top them. Gonna have a look with Jabba. In the McLaren. Ooh, having a terrible turn there. That compromises his exit, and that we see in his sector time with a 29.1. So that Hardy's on the lap in the 28.4. Ooh, but there's a snap of oversteer there. See if he can manage to get the lap together. Dane Z in the Red Bull setting a 129.5. Being a bit stuck behind the Aston Martin, I think. We're gonna see what Jebba sets. A 131.1. Well, TomTom sets a new fastest lap for now with a 127.9. 3/10 clear of Luca. Let's see if anyone can catch up with that in the remaining 11 minutes. You see a lot of the drivers coming back into the pits, fitting a new set of tires, filling up their tanks. Only 3 people we see who did not set a time yet. We see Ludacris, we see Isti, and we see Daniel. Daniel is out on a lap right now. I'm gonna drive along with him. Coming up to the first sector point, where he sets a 28.7. Which is 3/10 slower than what Angel did. Going into the back straight. We see a lot of the other drivers coming out of the pits now for their second run. Probably their second of 3 laps they will do. See Daniel going into the long turns. 2 straights ahead, but actually sets a purple sector time, I think, in the second sector. I'm gonna see what time he will set. There's only 1 corner ahead. Then going on to the straight, up to the finish line. It will be a 128.9, which put him in 6th. Well, we see Jahaza going on to start the lap now. See everyone out again. Only a few drivers in the pit still, but they're slowly crawling their back way out. A few yellow flags of people letting other people by. No retirements yet. What is always good to see: no crashes, no spins. That's what we all want. I hope I didn't just jinx anyone. Oh, I did! Jassa in the wall! Retired! We actually watched him go off! Oh no! Oh, and the commentator's curse! I'm so sorry! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the Williams driver crashes out in the second turn. Oh, well, we see another going off. Oh, what is this? Angel in the wall. The front wing broken. I should stop spectating people because they only crash. Oh, Angel. Oh, no. Fusion getting the slipstream, going into second flying lap. Let's see what he can do. Oh, we see another Mercedes, I think, of Luca. Was he around? I didn't see. He stood still. What is Angel doing? Is he stuck? I have no idea what just happened here. I'll let the FIA handle this. But this didn't look good in the second sector. I don't know what all happened here. Did not look good. This is Sherlock in the Aston Martin going out in the outlap. See if he can do something. Sherlock, who's always been pretty good at starts. You've seen that in League 1. See if he can do that again today. We are gonna have a ride with him. 7 minutes left on the clock. Everyone in their second run now. See Sherlock starting his lap. See what he can do. We see Angel coming back into the pits after the terrible spin, which cost him his front wing. Oh, Sherlock having trouble keeping his car under control, but setting a 1:28.6. He's 7/10 faster than he did on his first run. Let's hope he can keep the lap together. Looking very good. Through sector 2, back straight. DRS, bit of tow from his teammate who actually does get out of the way. Some good team play here. We see Sherlock almost going into the sector 3. The 1:6.9, a lot faster than he did on his first run, but is it good enough to maybe get into the top 5? We'll see into the final turn. He's on the run to the finish line and he's gonna set a 1:28.92 for a 9th place. And we can see actually the drivers are very close together. From P4 all the way down almost, not more than a 10th. Separating a lot of the drivers, even a few thousands between some. Look at Adrian and Daniel, only 4 thousandths of a second separating the two. See Daniel, I think he's gonna start a lap now. Was of course a bit late on the first run, so he's probably gonna be a bit late on the second run. Ooh, I hope he didn't corner cut there. Well, we see a yellow flag in turn 3. One of the... Oh, Bengal lost his front wing. Sector 3 on the straight. Weird place to lose your wing. I'm curious what happened there. I didn't actually see it. He's coming of course back into the pit to get a new wing. Let's hope he can make it out in time for a third run. We were actually watching Daniel on a run. We see that he's almost 2 tenths faster than he did in his first run. We'll see if he can carry that on during the rest of the lap. Oh, Gandalf left only in P18. Maybe have some trouble. Daniel with a purple second sector time. Of course, it's always a bit tricky. Don't know when it's actually there. Don't know when it's not. Coming on to the final straight. Last stretch to the finish line. And he's gonna put down a 1:28.4. 5 tenths faster than he did. And he's going up to P3. That was a very good lap by Daniel. Cooling his tires now. Probably doesn't have enough time to get back into the pits and out for another run. So he's probably done. Let's see some drivers coming out again. Well, we actually see... Oh. So, of course, Gendel leave. Well, this is how his car looks now. Okay. We see Jabba. Is Jabba on a lap? Let's have a look. He's in sector 2, coming into the corner to the back straight. See him open his DRS there. looked like he didn't have any. It looks like he's using ERS. Not sure if he's actually on a lap. Going into sector 3 with a 109.8. Not slower than he was. It doesn't seem like he's on a lap. Angel, of course, had the wing damage. Let's see if he can do anything. If he can catch himself. But it's busy up ahead of him. Does not look like he has a clean run. And we'll probably have to wait another round. Getting past the Ferrari there. But still very, very busy up ahead. Looks like he broke off. Yeah. Unfortunate. Seems like he was on a pretty good lap. But traffic caught him. Tires got hot. Shoots wide. Onto the back straight, letting everyone by. Probably annoyed by the fact that everyone just blocked him. Oh, you see Gandalf still on track. This is actually pretty dangerous. Well, you also see one of the Ferraris in trouble. What happened here? He goes slow to let people by? I don't know. Only 1 minute left on the clock. Drivers starting their final lap. Let's have a look with Luca in the Mercedes. Going on to start his lap. TomTom also going to start his lap, warming up his tires. 25 seconds left on the clock. Where we see one of the AlphaTauri spun around. Oh no! Oh no! It looks like Fusion was on a lap. Oh, that's terrible. Let's have a look with Luca. 35 thousandths of a second faster we see. Well, Angel, Daniel, Gandalf, Jabba and Ludacris, who doesn't even have a set of time, are all finished now. We think we're gonna see Fusion finishing his lap and that will be done. We see Sherlock crossing the line for a 128.7. Finishing this qualifying in P5, but of course there are people who are still on a lap. We're gonna have a look. With 30 coming to finish his lap. He's not faster than he was. He's probably not gonna get an improvement. Well, Isti is. And he sets down a 128.0. Second place for him now. Are we gonna see Luca? Luca does not finish his lap and will start P3. TomTom, even on a faster lap in the Alpine, I don't think anyone can catch him. But as we can see, his lap time is invalidated. So, oh, he was 69 thousandths of a second faster. Oh, you see the nope. Only two more drivers. The AlphaTauri of Adrian and the Haas of Superbug. Well, you see Adrian not being on a very good lap. Superbug also not. That means this qualifying is complete. And we have TomTom on the first pole position of the League 2 race. Huts Gaming. Isti takes P2 and Luca rounds out the top 3 in the Mercedes. Now, on to the race. Now we arrived at the race. With TomTom on pole position. We're gonna start in about 20 seconds and we're gonna see who will be fastest. At lights out, of course, we have a formation lap first. You see the lights go green and we're gonna see if everyone gets away from their position well. Let's see if everyone gets away well. Looks like everyone does. Let's have a look if we can see. We see TomTom starting on the medium tires while Isti and Luca both choose to start on the hard tires, which is just a brave choice as those tires will take a little while to warm up. Can they keep them in temperature range during the formation lap? Well, we see the only person on P13 on the softs, 10Z in the Red Bull, opting for a shorter run. And I'm pitting early. You see most of the drivers are standing on the mediums. Let's see if the people on the hard tires might have an advantage. Or maybe the mediums have an advantage. Team Z probably hopes for an early safety car so he can make up some positions and then pit quite early. Of course, we don't hope that happens. We're hoping for a clean race. 29 laps in Bahrain. TomTom, of course, the first coming up to his grid slot. And here we do see the predicted pit stop strategy. People on the hards do have an alternate strategy, and on the soft go for a two stop. That's what they say. We see the last drivers finding their way to the grid. And as we see the Alpine of Ludacris standing still, watching from behind, waiting for the lights to go red, and 4, 5 red lights. And they're out and we're underway, and we see Luca have an amazing start, while TomTom does not have that good of a start. We see Luca probably heading first into turn 1. TomTom does have a... Oh, well, we see already big problems at the back. We see a 5-second penalty for Gandalf. A 5-second penalty for Daniel for a collision with Hardy. And Luca did not get the overtake done. But is there a safety car? I'm not really sure now. Doesn't look like it. Oh, no, we do have a safety car. Is it virtual? I think it's virtual. Kind of annoying, I don't get to see that. Luca with the amazing start did get up into second place, overtaking Isti. Probably had hoped he could also overtake TomTom, but because of the safety car, he was not allowed. He will probably not be happy with the start. Who also will not be happy with the start probably is his teammate. As we see Ludacris spun around under the safety car. Let's see. I can't see any damage if I look that fast. They are fighting under safety car, it almost looks like. So you see TomTom having the best restart. Going into the second lap. The first full race lap we're gonna have. Luca on the hards. 8 tenths behind now. Well, we see Daniel overtaking Isti for third place. Isti having a lot of troubles at the start. Well, we see Hardy also. Oh, Isti has some problems. Isti falling far back. What's going on? Is he having some problems? Hard tires are not doing what Isti was hoping they would be doing. TNZ and the Red Bull with the soft tires did make up some positions. Let's see. You see, Isti already losing 5 positions, but we already also saw Lesso losing 9. We see another spin of Ludacris, who does not get his car under control, which is of course hard. It's the first race of the season. Very little practice time. You also see he has some left front wing end plate damage. So big chance we will see him going into the pits at the end of this lap. While TomTom sets the fastest lap with a 1:31.7. Already 1.8 seconds clear of Luca. Of course, he is on the medium tires and will need to stop a little bit earlier than the rest. Gandalf, of course, had to pit after that start incident. New front wing. And unfortunately, he's all the way at the back. 23 seconds behind everyone. Midfield is actually really close. All within a second of each other. Oh, this is gonna be a fun race. You see Daniel, of course, with the penalty, which is gonna harm him at his next pit stop. Which will be earlier than his teammate, as he's on the mediums, but he also seems to be a little bit quicker as his teammate, as he is now within DRS range. Will he be able to overtake him on the main straight? Let's see, it's a little bit over 8 tenths now, which is quite far away. DRS has been opened, but Luca using a lot of his ERS. And that way Daniel can't really close that gap enough to go for a move. But we'll be hoping to stick around him to do it later. See TomTom cruising away. The 2.5 second lead already. Lap 4. Oh, we see one of the Haases in the gravel in turn 1. Having some trouble getting around turn 2. Well, we see one of the... Oh, we see Surdy in the wall with his Red Bull. Does not seem like he has a lot of damage. It can continue racing. But that midfield got a little bit too close and he got in the wall. Oh, and he spins around. Tires are hot. Oh, and he spins around again. He's gonna have some trouble with cooling his tires down, which is of course quite hard here. Actually cutting the corner there a little bit. Quite unnecessary. Let's see if he can cool his tires down enough to continue. Nope, nope, nope. And he's in the wall and he's out of this race. Surdy could not keep his tires under control. Kept them too warm and he crashed into the wall. And that's our first retirement of the day. HDL 30 in the Red Bull in the wall. No safety car deployed as of now. And we see that the car has been cleared. And that the track has been cleared. No yellow flags anymore. Starting to create some gaps in the field. Midfield is still really close. see Jabba and Lasso fighting in the McLaren and in the Ferrari. See what they can do. Looks a little bit too far back. No, Lasso got it. And we see Sherlock. Sherlock having some problems. Also spun around. I think at the same place Surdy spun around. Let's hope he does not the same problem Surdy did and can keep his tires under control. And does not spin out again. Oh, well, we see Gandalf retired from the session. Did that happen on the main straight? Well, we see also the Alpine of Ludacris spun around. Well, we see a safety car. I think Gandalf crashed on the straight. This does not look like he retired in the pit lane. The car has been cleared, but the full safety car has been deployed. And the safety car is already on track. We can see him in Sector 1 and he will catch up the field. It will be all be bunched up again, which is amazing news for Ludacris, who just had a spin. He can now catch up with the field again. Of course, a little bit too late for Gandalf himself. We see Superbug driving a bit slow. We see our first pit stop of the day. Like I said, Tenzi in the Red Bull starting on the soft tires can now amazingly do a pit stop under the safety car and go to the hard tires. We also see Sherlock pit. He has of course had some problems. Hot tires, and also Lasso, who was a bit back in the field fighting with Jabba, going onto the soft tires, which is a bold move. Because they will not last long. Ludacris in the Alpine having a long way to go to catch up to the field and actually going for a stop here. Going to see how his team does, going off the mediums, probably going onto the hard. I can't imagine you're going onto the soft so early in the race. Oh, he's going back to another set of mediums. And serving... he did not have a penalty, right? What happened there? Stood still for quite a long time in the pit there. Well, we see that TomTom has catched up with the safety car. Of course, the safety car is good for him as he has the softer tires and can now extend his stint a little bit. We're all waiting for the Alpine of Ludacris to catch up with the rest of the field so we can restart. Wow! Well, the opening few laps seemed quite calm, and then chaos erupted. We have two DNS of Surdy and Gandalf. Let's hope they can return being calm. We see Lasso now catching up with the field. Like I said, the one we're waiting on is Ludacris. Actually being a half a lap down. It's quite some catching up to do. But this is gonna take a while. Ludacris only now passing the finish line going into lap 7. Let's hope he can catch up with him quite... Oh, and he actually spins around while we're watching him. Oh no, commentator curse again. I should really stop spectating people. It's not going well for them. Oh no, this is gonna extend the safety car only longer and longer, the more mistakes he makes. 35 seconds behind. We see switching place between the Haas drivers, who are having a bit of beef, I have a feeling, all race already. We see the safety car crossing the sector 3 line now, which means we'll not be restarting the race this round. Let's hope Ludacris can catch up so we can go next lap. Because this is taking quite a while. Well, you see that Ludacris has finally catched up with the rest of the pack. That means we can restart at the end of this round. We're gonna see if TomTom can get a clean restart, keeping Luca behind him. Luca, of course, having his teammate behind him with the penalty. So they won't probably get in too much trouble with together. Luca on the hard tires, while TomTom is still on the medium tires. Let's see if that safety car has brought much trouble to the strategy of one of them. We see Lasso spun around. Ludacris has had a collision with Lasso. Oh my god, what happened there? Ludacris actually missing a front wing. Probably missed his braking point. Oh no, this is terrible sight. Well, Lasso now has to catch back up the field in time. Well, we see that their safety car will be in this lap. Lasso looking to quickly catch up. Well, we see probably Ludacris coming back into the pits at the end of this lap, because you can't drive without a front wing. I'm gonna see TomTom in first place, holding up the pack, waiting for the safety car to be gone, keeping his tires warm, which is probably gonna be a little bit harder for Luca on the hard. Can he keep his tires on temperature? And a little look on the inside of TomTom. Coming into the final corner. We're gonna see when TomTom will go. Still not going, still warming up his tires. And there he goes. There we see him go. Well, we see that Daniel had a good restart, but still sticking behind Luca. But Luca did not have quite a good restart. Lost a little bit of position to TomTom, while Daniel goes down the inside of Luca, grabbing its place. Well, we see that Ludacris has retired too much damage in the pits. Well, we see both of the Alpha Tauri spun around. Did they make contact with each other? Also, Sherlock has had some problems, it seems like. Oh, this chaos in this race is unfolding, and we're only on the 9th lap on this race. We have 20 laps to go. If they're gonna continue driving like this, we're gonna have no finishers. Oh, well, we see that Lucas has also lost a place to Jahasa in the Alpine. Or in the Williams, I'm sorry. Luca not having the restart he was looking for. All the way down into P4 now. Hard tires causing him to trouble. Well, TomTom is creating a gap of already 2.5 seconds On the same tires that Daniel is. Oh, look, TomTom is driving away with this win at this point. But the people who stopped under the safety car, will they have an advantage over the rest? Will TNZ have a big advantage over the rest by starting on the soft and being lucky with an early safety car? Will Sherlock get lucky? Let's see. Also Lasso has pitted. We'll see TNZ being the first driver who pitted. Is now on the hard. Probably a long way to go. Well, we see Lukov dropping even further back down, going off. Actually being in a big fight, losing multiple positions, going back to P6 now. It's not the race Lukov was hoping for on his return to the Huts League race. Oh no. Being a big favorite for the win today. Well, we see a yellow flag. Because Isti looks like he's been spun around. And there's a bit of touch with the pack. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. This is a big uh-oh. No, No! Okay, the stream is still up, it looks like, but it looks like the entire game just has stopped working. I'm gonna... Oh, this is not good. No! Oh, this is not good. No! Oh, what happened here? Trying to do this as quickly as possible, but having a lot of trouble with it. Cannot close the window. No idea what actually happened there. Some technical difficulties, as they say. No! Oh, okay. Oh no. No! Oh no, 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 no. Oh, now the game is not starting up. Why is this game so shit? I don't understand. Oh no. I'm trying my best, okay? But this game is just shit. Okay, it's starting up again. I'm really trying my best. I am sorry. Oh. No! And now it doesn't recognize the game. Of course it doesn't. Ah, no, that's good. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's hope. Let's hope. Almost there. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if we missed something. Let's see if we have any more DNFs. Does not look like it. We do see some people in the pits now. You see Daniel having done his pit stop, of course, having the 5-second penalty. Ooh. Oh no, this one. Yes. Okay. Should be back. See that Lasso is now the first one with a pit stop. Well, we see actually the house of Superbug spinning around while we're looking at Lasso. Oh, just too much is going on. The game can't handle it. Superbug in the house, spinning around, having a hard first race here in Bahrain. See Tanzi and the Red Bull being on the hards. Of course, Lasso, what is on the soft, so he's probably gonna make another stop. Oh, you see Jaza in the Williams on second place, making a pit stop now, as well as Jisak. Oh, well, Hardy gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's a very, very hard penalty. Oh, that will hurt him at the end of the race. 5 seconds is not little. We see, of course, Lasso now climbing up into P3. Because he did his penalty, or did his stop, but is on the soft tires, as you can see here. So, we'll need to stop again. Then Z in the Red Bull on hard tires, looking very good now. But will the tires hold up? That's a big question. Will his tires hold up? Is he gonna finish the race in this? Is he gonna go back to a set of soft? And when is TomTom gonna stop? Luca now back into P2, of course. As the others have pitted. 9 seconds behind. TomTom on a level on his own today. Already 9-second gap. It's not fun for anyone else. Well, you see Fusion having a penalty. Well, his teammate spun around while we were talking about him. Does seem like he has no damage. Just a little spin. He does need. Well, we see Lasso coming into the pits from softs, going onto the hards, I think. Now, yes, indeed. Probably his final pit stop of this race. Let's see if he can do anything with the new hards. We see Daniel all the way back in P15. Well, we see one of the Red Bulls being around. Oh no, it's Tenzi coming just out of its pit stop. Cold tires. No, he didn't. He didn't stop yet. Again. He just spun. No. Oh, that hurts. Well, we see Superbug spun again. Breaking a board with him. Oh, it's unfolding now. Well, we see Angel and Fusion together. And it's another safety car, which is absolutely great news for TomTom. We can have a free pit stop here now. Luca will probably go into the pit now too for a set of mediums. Well, Bun gets a drive-through penalty for speeding in the safety car. Oh, the FIA is gonna have a field day with this one. Oh no. Oh no. We indeed see Luca and TomTom both pitting. We see TomTom going onto the hards and I think Luca on the mediums. Can I? Yes, on the mediums indeed. See everyone behind them stop as well. As well as then Z. Of course it is in just before the safety car. Not very happy with this safety car, I think. Back into P11 once he's coming out of the pits. No, P10. And TomTom, of course, held the lead with Luca right behind them. Oh, we see Leroy, Fusion and Angel both pit. Oh, it's coming together. Oh! Luckily they both didn't DNF and can continue racing, but the safety car is out. Curious what happened, to see what happened between the two of them. Both going onto the mediums now. Coming out of the pit lane, will be waiting for them before we can restart. 13 laps to go after this lap. But of course in first we have now TomTom on the hard tires and Luca on the medium tires. Will the roles be reversed now? Will Luca be that much quicker as TomTom was on the mediums? It was a big gap. I can't imagine TomTom being very happy with this safety car. Let's have a little look at what happened already. See, they had a collision with Angel. Yeah, now it's waiting for Angel. In sector 3, well the rest is already in sector 1. But if they are quick enough, we probably can restart at the end of this lap. Let's hope so. Of course, the safety car being very slow compared to the rest. Well, Daniel's having some troubles. Overtaking Jabba and then being re-overtaken. Not really sure what's happening there, as Jabba lets him go again, probably under instruction. You see Daniel on either more. Yeah. What happened there? He's overtaking people under the safety car. But luckily we do see that Angel did reach the pack. It will probably mean that the safety car will be in this lap. Let's have a look. And yes, the safety car will be in at the end of this lap. TomTom immediately slowing down. Trying to bunch up the pack. Let's see if Luca can have a bit of a better restart this time. Of course, he's now on the medium tires. Actually, not warming up his tires a lot. Top 3 being very close to one another. Let's hope they don't hit each other. Twelve laps remaining. As we go, TomTom went. Luca better than last time, but still not great. Well, you see Jahaza being quite close behind him, but Luca on the medium tires does pull away a little bit. Let's see if he can close the gap to TomTom. Be faster than TomTom is on the hard tires. Does have the better tires, 12 laps. Should definitely be doable on the medium tires. We saw TomTom going way longer on them. Oh, well, we see him making a big mistake, going wanting too much at the start. Having a big snap of oversteer, which means the Williams of Jehasa and the Aston Martin of JSEC can actually pass him for the remaining podium positions. And it's gonna be a fight between Jehasa and TomTom, but TomTom already has a gap of 1.3 seconds. Not a good restart by Luca, who has a lot of trouble today, which we don't usually see from him. Let's see if he can close the gap again. An overtake for third and maybe second again, and then the chase behind TomTom, who already has a 1.6 second lead after only a lap in a league of his own at the moment. While Luca does get the overtake on JSEC done. The medium tires are just a lot faster. We'll see TomTom with the new fastest lap of the race with 131.5. And Bun get another penalty, a 3-second penalty. He actually also does do a pit stop, so I think something happened there. I don't think, no, DRS is not available yet. So Luca has to do it all on his own. The place where he made the mistake last round, and he does not do it again. But we do see that Angel did spin in turn 1. Angel not having the race he was hoping for here in League 2 in the Haas. Having a lot of trouble with a lot of people. Oh, well, we see that Daniel also spun around the second corner of the second sector. Oh, people making a lot of mistakes. Of course, it's the first race of the league, but still not looking good for a lot of them. Even the top drivers are falling under the pressure. Well, Luca is definitely closing the gap on Jehasa now. Well, we see that Bun has had another problem. Did do a pit stop, probably had cold tires. We see Luca being very close. DRS has now been enabled. 4 tenths is a lot. I don't think he can close that gap before the end of the straight. No, he will not. Have a little look down the inside. But that's it. Oh, Jehasa braking too late going into turn 1. Overshooting the corner a little bit. Now Luca with DRS. Can he make the overtake possible around the outside? No, Jehasa again shooting a little bit wide. Beautiful stuff here by Luca, overtaking the Williams car here. Now he's going on the chase to TomTom after the mistake he made. It's a 3-second gap. TomTom completely walking away with this race as it seems. But can Luca close that gap within the remaining 9 laps of this race? Of course, Luca is, like I said, on the medium tires, which are the faster tires, but he will need to keep them alive the remaining 9 laps, while TomTom can push all out on the hards he has. Well, we do see another problem for Fusion, having another spin. Again, being close to Angel. Let's hope it didn't happen again between them. Do hope to see that Luca closes the gap a little bit in the coming lap so we can have a fight at the end of the race. TomTom sending another fast lap, but Luca being a little bit faster with a 131.4. How long can they keep this up? Ooh, Fusion with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane after the incident he had, and he's also retired. Oh, it was all over. It was all over. And we see our 4th retirement of the day. We see that Jehasa and Williams can keep the gap to Luca, quite close. Well, we see the other AlphaTauri also in trouble. Adrian having a little spin there just before the back straight. Luca being on 2.7 seconds behind TomTom now, which means he won about a tenth his last lap, which is not good enough to close the gap in time. Only has 8 laps remaining. TomTom with a new fastest lap. Well, Luca goes even faster with a 1:31.275. Let's have a little look what TomTom did. TomTom did a 3.64, well, Luca did a 2.75, which means the gap is less. Oh, Angel! Angel with the fastest lap! P14, what did he do? Wow, unleashed the beast. We see that the difference in time between Luca and TomTom is only around a tenth a lap, and that's not good enough for Luca, who really needs to pick up his pace. Will he reach the tail of TomTom by the end? Well, we see Angel, who just set the fastest lap of the race, now spin around, probably asked way too much of his tires, who are now gone. A lot of spins, a lot of trouble this race. Oh. Gap is only still 2.6 seconds. It's not enough by Luca. He really needs to pick up his pace. Will he be able to catch TomTom by the end of this race? Only 6 laps remaining at the end of this one. Finally, track and the drivers seem to have calmed down a little bit. I'm not gonna tell it too loud before something happens again. Let's hope we can have a little fight between TomTom and Luca at the end of the race. Would be a good finisher. Oh, well, we see Bun in the wall, I think. At least he spun around just after turn 3. Not really sure what happened. Does not look like he has a lot of damage, but yeah, he's already 30 seconds behind the rest of the pack. His race is over. We do see that Luca did manage to close the gap this lap a little bit more than the last few laps, but there are only 5 laps remaining. Will it be enough? If he can manage to get it... Oh, and we see Bun retired on track. Is this gonna be a safety car? Yes, it's gonna be a safety car at the end of this lap. Is it in the end of this race? Is it a virtual safety car? Is it a full safety car? Seems to be a virtual safety car. The car has been cleared, so it does look like it's gonna be a virtual safety car, not a full call safety car. It's something that Luca probably wouldn't have minded. Let's see if they can keep the gap well. Who's gonna have the best restart? Is Luca gonna be able to win some time with this safety car? DRS immediately enabled and the gap is now 3 seconds. Luca losing a little bit of time under that safety car. He's probably not gonna be too happy with that. And looks like this race is gonna be over. As long as TomTom does not make any mistakes, he can cruise home for the final 4 laps and win the first race of League 2. Midfield looks quite close, which means there are not going to be a lot of overtakes, as everyone has DRS and everyone is a little bit in a train. Luca and TomTom. Ooh, and well, we see Tainsy going down the inside, having a little touch. Ooh, that was not too clean. Having a little touch with Sherlock, who's probably not going to be too happy with that overtake. Ooh, and shoots it a little bit wide. Let's see if he can manage to re-overtake the Red Bull. Being very close to one another. Let's see. DRS has been activated. It does not have a lot of ERS, so that's going to be a big problem. You see that the gap between TomTom and Luca has gone up to 3 seconds, so that race is basically done. Sherlock having a bit of trouble keeping his car under control, sliding a lot, as you can see. 2 Ferraris right behind each other. Doing good business here today. You see that on Angels, it's the fastest lap. We see Adrian spin around. Angel put on new soft tires after his last moment, and with that set the fastest lap, taking a point away from TomTom though, which can mean something in the standing at the end. We'll see. TomTom still very comfortably in first with only 2 laps remaining. He can lose over a second a lap Well, Luca does win a lot at the end of last lap, almost 7 tenths. Does TomTom have a problem, or did Luca just push a lot more than TomTom was able to do? We do see a fight for the last podium position though, with Chihasa overtaking Jacek again. Back for P3. Well, we do see that Sherlock is spun around and is in the barriers. Oh, what happened there? Did his fight with TNZ get a little bit too heated? Daniel now zooming past him for P11. Oh no. Let's see. Luca only having 17% left. Well, TomTom has 32. Well, we see another yellow flag. What happened there in the back? Oh no. More trouble. Sherlock is out of this race, but it's so late into the race. There won't be another safety car. Sherlock crashed in sector 2 after having a little spin earlier. Adrian getting a 3-second time penalty, which won't affect him too much. As he is more than 30 seconds ahead of Angel. The gap between Luca and TomTom has gone up again to 2.6 seconds. We're in the last lap of the Grand Prix and TomTom will win this race quite comfortably, I want to say now. I dare to say it now. Adrian overtaking Jabba, but it doesn't really matter as if Jabba can keep within the 3 seconds. And then he will take that place back. Of course, it's not for points, it's also not for a podium. Which is for a podium is the fight between Hardy and Jacek, but there is a 1.4 second gap. It will be hard for Hardy in the Ferrari to close that gap in time. Don't think they will be able to do it in time. We see Angel having more and more trouble, even spinning again, coming out of the final corner, going into the pits, it seems like. Probably to retire, because yeah, their race is over. Well, you see TomTom coming into the final corner. Last stretch, beautiful, and he's gonna make it. The first win in the season of the League 2, and TomTom takes the win. Luca takes P2, and Jacek in the Aston Martin now comes around the final corner to take P3, and that's our podium, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we had 7 DNFs at the end of this race, but it all didn't matter. TomTom wins the first race of the season. Wow, 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 what a race. Oh, Lasso just missing out on the podium. Probably not gonna be too happy about that. Luca probably not gonna be too happy either. Made a lot of mistakes. Well, Adrian, whoa, what happened there at the end? I have no idea. Lasso is driver of the day. And we're waiting for the drivers to come out to the podium. There we see TomTom walking on that first step, taking the first victory of the season. With quite a margin, it looks like. He had the entire race, he had it under control. It's gonna be a tough season for the rest if they want to match this guy. I want to say good luck to the rest. Luca in P2. Put up a fight, but today it wasn't good enough. Made a few mistakes. Safety car restarts weren't great. Lost P2 because of a big moment. Had to fight his way back into P2. cost him too much time, and in the end, he finished the race at almost 3 seconds behind TomTom, with JSUG finishing up the podium in the Aston Martin. Great race, a lot of trouble. But yeah, thank you all for watching this first race of the season, and I hope to see you all. Oh, I cannot get out. Well, this is great. I hope I'll see you all next Friday. It's the same time. 7 PM UK time, 8 PM. What is it? European time zone thingy. And let's hope it will be as good as it was today. Or is it quite hard to... Quite hard to top this one. Let's have a little look at what race we're gonna have next week. If I can find it somewhere. I'm not sure I can. I can't find the calendar real fast, so I will have that ready next week. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank all the drivers who drove today, and I will hopefully see you all next week.